Yeah, I think we can start now. Actually, you know what? Before I do, just want to let everyone know that this is probably gonna be my last episode until Monday because I'm gonna have my family over. In fact, I'm not gonna be streaming on the weekend until like the second week of August because I got back-to-back family weekends. Hosting my father and my aunt here this weekend, and I will be going to my mother's place in Georgia the next weekend. Just want to let everyone know, in case they had some plans to watch my streams on the weekend, that will not happen until... Let's see here. That will not happen until like the weekend of the 11th, 12th, and 13th of August. Just wanted to let everyone know. That out of the way, welcome everyone. This is episode 31 of the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim live stream series on this channel. In the last episode, we found the Moth Priest, we rescued Dexian from Minorn, and we are hot on the trail of Serana's mother, Valerica. And it is revealed to us that she is in the Soul Cairn, and at the end of the episode, we made our way to said Soul Cairn. The reason I left off is because the Soul Cairn is like Blackreach. It is a massive level with so much to do there that I couldn't fit it on yesterday's episode because I had to catch a lot of sleep. Unfortunately for me, I did not have a very good night's sleep. And hoping to, well, my string of good night sleeps has ended. I'm hoping to start a new streak tonight, so that is why I have to, that's why I had to plan accordingly. We're going to pick up where we left off at the start of the Soul Cairn. Comes with its own spooky music. As I mentioned earlier, the Soul Cairn is a little bit of a island off. It's kind of like an island off the coast of Cold Harbor, you know. Molag Ball's Plane of Oblivion.
You'd think a vampire would be right at home in this place. All right, let's see what you have.
You got steel arrow. Really? Oh, what? Okay. Really, I should have gotten rid of the diamond claw. Really, I should have rounded that up. Oh, wait, attunement sphere. Oh, they don't... Ah, okay. Do we have any weapons to give her? Nothing really of note. One thing we could find here are soul husks. Soul husks are... strangely enough, food. Interrupts the soul drain affecting the soul cairn. Resist 10% of magic for 10 seconds. Talk to this soul right here.
A soul gem. That's what it was. Then I must be... Oh no.
Really kind of makes you feel bad for all the souls that you've trapped after killing them.
This place tears at me as though I'm still alive and being drawn and quartered. I can't stand it anymore.
This place also, in addition to souls, it has its own unique...
What am I doing here? I don't belong in a place like this.
Unique array of enemies. I believe they are called Bone Men, Mistmen, and Wrathmen. They grow stronger exclusively in that order. And at some point you can actually conjure them from the Soul Cairn when you're back in the real world. You can learn the enchantment, you can learn the conjuration enchantment to summon one in battle to fight for you. The one thing you want to do is, if you see this and you see a gate close in front of you, one thing you want to do here is take out that and that, and the gate comes down. And the chests here are unique as well. Alright. Well, one thing you can find here is, ooh, Jib's Opus. Ah.
Remember, in the end, 76 cliff racers were slaughtered. I was knee-deep in their corpses and my body on the verge of collapse. But I had survived. I smiled to the heavens and all went black. When I awoke, all I felt was my back on a cold stone floor. Every muscle in my body was on fire, and my vision was blurred. Slowly, I tried to climb to my feet. It took several agonizing.
That's why it's page 8.
But never thought I'd see it myself. So far, it's about what I imagined.
I feel like I saw a pull chain somewhere. But like I said, this place is a very... well, these guys you can't kill or hurt.
This is no place for you.
Yeah, no shit. I'm having my life drained from me every second. I think we're coming across Bone Men. I alluded to them earlier. They're like skeletons, but they're a bit stronger. Have a lot more HP, and they could definitely hit harder. Bone Men are just a basic build. Mistmen use magic and don't have any legs. They have floating clouds instead of legs. Wrathmen are heavily armored Bone Men, and they are the strongest.
I yearn to see the great dunes of Hammerfell once again.
Got bad news for you, buddy.
You must help me find my Arvak. He doesn't deserve to be in a place like this.
Your Arvak, does he know Poison Sting? Calm down, who's Arvak? Arvak and Wheezing?
Arvak, my horse. We came to this horrible place together. We were attacked by monsters, so I told him to run. Please, he's such a loyal creature, and he's been running for so long. You have to save him. A place like this will change you. Arvak? Arvak! Where are you? Arvak, please come back! Come back!
Didn't exactly answer. Yeah, he didn't exactly answer my question. One miscellaneous quest we can do is find Arvak's skull in the Soul Cairn. It'll be heavily guarded, if I remember correctly, by Mistmen, Bone Men, pretty much of the like. Wait, have I been here? No, I have not. This is new. And oh, you're guarding the treasure. Get away, you demon skeleton. Well, if you search their ember remains, you can find a soul husk, your weapon, and a soul gem. In this case, a black soul gem. Jib's Opus, page 6.
Quickly stifled by the sound of 100 wings, rising from the from the Voyada was an entire colony of cliff racers, and they were out for blood. The blasted thing led me right to their nest and sacrificed itself with the intent of feeding me to its brood. It was a trap. The damn things had become too clever. Knowing this was likely the end, I jumped down from the Silt Strider and hit the back of its leg with the... and it stops.
Really, I gotta take a drink every time I do a Jib impression. I've already been there. Now some of these actually can warp you upstairs or somewhere like that. I don't know what they're usually for, but well, this is a lot of souls use these as like makeshift campfires or natural campfires, if you will. One other thing you can find around here are soul fissures where you can collect. I forget. Oh, we were already here. Let me talk to her.
Look at the sky. What kind of place is this?
Are you sure Valerica has the Elder Scroll?
No, but there's no way she would have left it in Tamriel. She wanted to get it as far away from my father as possible. I can't imagine a better place.
If she doesn't?
Then we find out where she hid it. If she's still alive. Well, as alive as she was before. Or is now. Or... you know what I mean.
Why not hide it in the soul cairn and then return?
Probably to avoid whatever my father would do to her if he could get his hands on her. Or maybe her plan was to come back, but she was stuck here. We won't know until we find her.
You know anything about this place?
Just what my mother told me. I've also studied a little bit on my own, but there's not much. When something is trapped in a soul gem, and then the energy is used for powering an enchantment, the remnants are sent here. Well, I think it's specifically the black ones. I don't know if the soul cairn takes just any leftovers. Look at this place. Do you think anything would want to live here? The only things that can survive here are the ideal masters, the undead, and the souls themselves. Well, if you want to call that living. I don't think anyone's ever met the ideal masters. I'm not even sure anyone knows what they look like. They could be underground, flying above us. They might be the ground, I have no idea. Lots of theories. Some say they feed on them like I feed on blood. Others think they use them as payment to an even higher power, almost like a currency. A very strange currency. Whatever they're doing with them, they've been harvesting for millennia. No telling how many souls are trapped here. Look around you. There are some extremely powerful undead here. Even a necromancer as seasoned as my mother would be willing to spend years trying to gain access to them. Exactly. It's a lost art. Most necromancers just raise up whatever bodies are nearby. A simple trick, really. Child's play. But bringing something from the soul cairn gives you something much more powerful. Well, that's usually the trick. It's possible to do it through a simple portal. But to finalize the deal, you have to travel here yourself. And most of them never come back.
Are you coming with me or not? Like, at all? Husks, soul husks. Good thing about soul husks is they don't count too much against your carry weight. Ooh, black soul gem, but gotta fight. Some tells me, yep, you will not be as easy as the previous bone man. Ah, here's a soul fissure. Soul harvested. Ooh! Jumping strike, let's go. I believe that's soul believe soul gems collect those, I think. Well, this place looks bigger than the last. Ooh, who are you?
1,000 steps and 1,000 more.
1,000 steps and 1,000 more.
Ah, you see that? That is one of the ideal masters. Those giant soul gems hovering around the soul cairn those are the ideal masters. If you get too close to them, they will drain your life essence. Want to see? Yep, that's how.
I miss the warm sunshine, green grass, blue skies. I miss being alive.
Oh, just came for the ideal master. Well, we found out what they can do. Had to check if I can. Any page to Jib's Opus here? No. But we met one of the ideal masters, and we know what they can do to you if you get too close. And there's also boundaries here. Will they prevent me from going the seas of Cold Harbor or something like that? Ah, what do we got here? That you can turn your Grand Soul Gem or Greater Soul Gem into a Black Soul Gem. Atronach Forge recipe, Vault, Ruby, Soul Gem. I just want to check if there's a page. No. Oh, Wrathman. You surprisingly don't have the, didn't have the, HP I thought you did. Serana, where are you? This sucks. He's stuck. Oh, it's about time you got here. Could have used some help with the... Well, actually, I didn't need any help, but I could have used it. Okay. Ooh, who are you?
1,000 steps and 1,000 more.
Ah, Jib's Opus, page 1.
I am a hunter. I am a redeemer. I am Jib. A tale of my rise to glory begins in the ash wastes of Morrowind. I rose alone. I ride alone. Weapon at my side, and the burning wind stinging my face. My quest was arduous, but necessary to ensure the survival of the Dunmer people. A pestilence was creeping across the Ashlands.
Book of Life and Service. So far we have 3, well, I believe Jib's Opus has 10 pages. We got 3 of those 10. Wish I could do a better impression of Jib, but I'm afraid my throat is gonna try and kill me if that's the case. Oh. I do believe we're in the short end of things here. Ah. Well, I think this is like one of those... I don't know what this is. I have no memory of this place. I have no... this place.
Where'd you come from?
Trying to do that, but good enough. Oh, Ideal Master. Uh-oh. He's not absorbing just my soul, he's absorbing Serana's soul too. Oh, sheesh. Gives Opus page 3.
Tracking what I call a lingerer, a cliff racer without a nest. He was a particularly feisty one too, leading me on a merry chase across almost 3 miles of ash dunes. I managed to take a piece out of one of his wings in an earlier scuffle so he wouldn't maintain much of a climb. But he still had quite a bit of stamina left, and he was trying to make me tire of the chase. Almost 2 solid hours passed, and my silt...
That staff would have been nice, but I'm not a fan of them. But anyway, we got ourselves another page of Jib's Opus and met a second of the Ideal Masters. Well, we met the second of the Ideal Masters so far. Wonder what else is this way. Aside from the way back and a bunch of other features. There's Soul Fisher. Fisher. Okay, I said almost said Fisher. I think I did. Whoops. Okay. Well, then again, I am a Soul Fisher after all. Technically speaking. What skeletons those belong to, like mammoths or something, or what? We're right behind the stairway and the portal into the Soul Cairn. Ooh. That tombstone or something? Like, oh, the boundaries again. Seems like a fight waiting to happen. Or this place could be completely pointless. What am I missing? Well, there are some soul gems. That's about it. Looked at enough of those already. Ah, dead dragon. Anyway, I think we found just about enough of the shorter end. Might as well head to the longer end. Just checking. Ah, yes, I remember being here. This is where I fought that really weak Wrathman and all those Bone Men. Hell, really? Just a strange energy burst happened. That it happens here. Combing this land, or if you can call it that, there's grass growing here. Ooh, I don't think I've here yet. I think so. Oh, I think I have. Yes, I have. Never mind. We need to go through there. This is where it starts to become a lot more wide open.
A soul gem. That's what it was. Then I must be. Oh no.
Orvin Stroud.
Well, look what we have here. Someone with flesh on their bones. Let's just say I sold something to a guy who turned out to work for a whole coven of necromancers. How in the name of Zenithar was I to know the ingredients were phony? Do I look like someone that would double-cross a necromancer?
Yes, but you also sound like someone who tries to get to the Cloud District, or someone who professes to be from the Cloud District.
You got it. Horse, wagon, and all. Plopped here without so much as a word. I used to be one of the best traders in High Rock, you know. How people would track me down just to see what I had for sale. Very funny. And what exactly are you going to pay me with? Take a look around. Gold doesn't exactly win you any friends around here. I'll tell you what. I appreciate what you're trying to do, so I'll play along. The only thing I see around here in abundance are soul husks. You know, those ugly fungus-looking things growing out of the ground. Bring me, say, 25 of them, and you can rummage through what was left on my cart. Odds and ends I've gathered over the years. Well, used to gather, before all of this nonsense happened to me. Tell me what you're looking for, and maybe we can make a deal, if you have the husks. No husks, no sale. Guess you have some scavenging to do.
Alright. So how much do I have right now? 5. Easily 5. Now, if I were to, no, let's say if I were to use a destruction spell on this.
I've heard stories about the Soul Canyon, but never thought I'd see this. So it's about what I imagined.
Must have knocked that. But... Come on. Oh, hold on. Ah, I know. It's just to dim the lights. Never mind. Anything else here? No. Guess I get what was inside that chest. Like I said, this area is this is the larger of the two areas here. Well, there's a soul husk. Here. Whoa. Appealing, but unfortunately I can't. Got too much on me at the moment. Last time I carried 2 shields, it didn't exactly do too well in my favor. Much as I really like to have that shield, it's... Like I said, I am very conscientious of my carry weight. Ooh, soul husks. Yes. 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 That leaves me with 9 at the moment. Ooh, another building. 10, 11, 12.
Where'd you come from?
Wrathman. 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 Just gonna hit him left-handed. Oh, thanks. Now that right there, I want to avoid for quite a bit. I know it's there, where all those souls are gathered, but it has something to do with the main story, and I do not want to touch that until a little later. Just gonna keep collecting soul husks. Great, I lost count. Oh, what is this? Conjure Wrathman. We found the first spell. We found the first conjuration spell exclusive to the Soul Care, the Conjure Wrathman spell, and it is pretty good. Yeah, you can conjure one of these guys.
Done and done.
Hopefully they're a lot stronger than that. And Is there...
Does Jim's opus exist here?
Doesn't. Just a spell tome, and probably the best one you can find in the Soul Cairn so far.
Stay away from the Oblivion Gate, I told them. Did they listen? Of course not.
Ah, you must have been trapped here at the end of the Third Era. Roughly at least 200 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. What is this place? Oh. Reaper's Lair. Not yet. Ooh, notes. They warned me not to go through that portal. What's it I have to be scared of? I've been adventuring for years and I never seen anything that I couldn't wallop, but this place, ain't nothing living here, just dead things up and about when they should be in the ground. I can hear their bones scratching at the rocks and knocking together when they walk. If I get home, I'll hang up my sword and never go out again. Great sort of absorption. Hold on. Ah, already have that enchantment.
This is all wrong.
Yeah, it's Cold Harbor. It's basically Cold Harbor. You know, the realm your patron saint or patron demon Oleg Ball resides over. I didn't think you really didn't have a choice in becoming a vampire. Then again, I think that's what she did tell me after all. What's this? Looks like a black soul gem tuning tower. Not here, but here. Greater soul gem becomes black. Excellent.
Who's there?
I got one of them. Hey, come on. One more. Two more. Stand corrected. Oh, look, she's already got her hands. Oh, Dwarven Battle Axe. Oh, shoot. Thank God I stocked up on healing potions. Trouble with him. Kind of sad. So easy to get lost here. Oh. Oh, there's Arvak. There's Arvak's skull. Mistman. This is the second of the, they are the mages of the Bone Man class here in the Soul Cairn. Arvak's skull. Return Arvak's skull. Ah. Wow, that was fast.
Arvak! You saved him! His soul is free, I can feel it! He's such a loyal beast. Here, I'll teach you how to call him to you. He'll help you get around this wretched place. But I'm sure he'd be much happier someplace sunnier. Goodbye, hero. Take good care of Arvak for me. Such a good horse.
Well, that's the first quest here that's been completed. I can call it that. We were able to rescue his Arvak. And now it's a summonable steed. Unfortunately, we have Shadowmere. But if you didn't have Shadowmere before this, Arvak would make a pretty good steed in his stead. Steed instead. Mistmen are not exactly the best defenders, evidently. Except him. This guy's tricky. Oh, you tried to punch me? Bruh. Takes me up there. I see what this is. This is another one where I have to come back later. After I, specifically after I find Valerica. Ooh, what's this? I should also mention the ruins around here get a lot bigger the further you go. Oop. Ratman. What the? He strike there. Yeah, no thanks to you. Oh, I found another jib. Wait, is this jib? Oh, another life book and service book. Okay. Hawkbeak. Or stamina. Reaper gem fragments. Oh, okay. There. I'm trying to dramatize what it feels like to get your soul sucked by one of the ideal masters. I believe that's the third one we found so far. Aha. Found something. Who are you?
No one ever escapes. There is no escape. Why would you even try?
There was a portal here.
I must return to the frontline Alessian headquarters at once. Lives are hanging in the balance.
Serana, you want to tell him? I think that's the last time you were awake before I found you.
Madness. It was madness to attack that coven of witches. Why didn't they listen to me?
Apparently the people here did not have very good friends. Jib's Opus, page 4. I believe that's the fourth one. And we got one of those, got a bone man coming out of there.
Strider was tiring, but I couldn't give up. I had sworn to eliminate the foul beast to the last, and I wasn't about to let it go. If I was going to stop the thing, I'd have to do it fast. I pulled my longbow from my back and knocked my last arrow. I took a deep breath and pulled, trying to keep the cliff racer in my sights. It was literally a long shot with the beast gaining distance.
Silver ore, what the? This man,
I'll teach you.
like I said, Mist Man is a very fragile enemy, despite being a mage. Why can't all mages be that fragile? For the most part, I mean. Did face one of them that took a lot of hits. Another one.
Where'd you come from?
How many pages of Jib's opus have I found? 4? 5? Okay, that's half of them. Not bad. Ooh, another ideal master. You for real? Seriously. Six more to go. 20, 21. Sorry, 22. 23, 24, 25.
Beware the dragon Dunavir, destroyer of souls and harbinger of the fallen.
Durnavir. Dragon. Here. That makes things interesting. Durnavir translated from dragon to the common tongue means curse never dying. This dragon was hell-bent from the was destined for damnation from the start. Boom. 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 Rat man. Oh shit. Oh boy. You're a tank too? Seriously? Oh shit. About time you showed up. Chest. In a bag. Of soul husks. That chest has served its purpose. Good thing there aren't any Daedric Titans here. Backstory on those is pretty horrific. Okay, now I'm a little lost. Oh, hold on. An ideal master. Already here? No, I don't think so. There's an ideal master here. There's gotta be treasure. It is very easy to get lost in this place. Ah, I see. There's stairs there. Oh, I didn't see this. This is my way up. Forgot about that. Yep. Treasure. Reaper gem fragment. I gotta get out of here. That's it for there. Not helpful. Oh, yeah. Now, if I can just find that one guy. Morven Stroud, or Morwen Stroud. Here it is.
Some soul husks? Of course I do. What do you want?
Spell tome.
Sure. Here you go.
Iron
I
flesh.
don't understand a word of it. Maybe it will do.
It should. It's an upgrade over oak flesh.
Do some good.
Very nice.
Where'd you come?
You blew my cover. Wanted to ambush them, but can't have any nice things, apparently. of my freaking way. Really, Serana?
Still remember how to fight. That'll teach you.
I did, not you.
Where'd
Oh
you
man,
come
on the
from?
other side of there. So what do I have to do? Well, I can do that, I think, or not. Yeah, maybe I'm a bit too far.
I have to kill you. Again.
Now that I think of it. Oh, they've been deactivated. Duh, that's how Serana got through. I'm an idiot.
That'll teach you.
Just supposed to kill enemies there or what? Okay. On to the next one.
Death is but a door, time is but a window.
No, you won't. I'm gonna use my swords. Dragon Bane and Dragon Fell.
I'm not gonna die like this.
There should be a gate nearby. Oh, what the hell?
They're watching us. Always watching.
Yeah, I'm aware. Ah, that's where the gate is. There we go. Oh, that's one half. The other half. Ah, there it is. Works. Excellent. No book pages here. Just an ideal master looking to suck out my soul, or what's left of it, since entering this damnable place. Ah, another ideal master. Means there should be some treasure here. With risk comes reward. Ah, the maze. I remember this place. In concept. Ooh, Daedra
Where'd you come
Heart.
from?
Anticlimactic. think they're above. Could be wrong. I thought there was. Oh, hold up. The heck? Ah. Oh. Nothing. Aha. My way up. I'm gonna get my soul siphoned by that ideal master up there. Oh, Jib's Opus, page 9.
Minute, but I finally managed to do it. As my eyes adjusted to the light of my new surroundings, I realized I was standing before Lord Vivek himself. He was simply staring at me, floating above his throne and staring at me with piercing eyes. When I began to prostrate myself as a sign of respect, he held up one of his hands, as if to say it wasn't necessary. Was I dead? Was Lord Vivek pleased with me? Was he?
Was he what? Oh, at least we found another page. Stop bleaching me. Ideal bastard.
Where'd you come from?
Oh. Ah. Line them up. Ah, didn't. Oh, what do we have here? Desks. Oh man, come together with your hands. Where'd he go? Oh, the other side of the damn. I'll teach you. Well, you weren't around to say. Oh, I think this is the edge of the place. Aha, another one. Hopefully I'll find another book page here. Oh,
Where'd you come from?
well. Well, we found one of the enemies I wanted to avoid, but somehow wasn't able to. These are keepers. Their purpose here, well, that's to be determined. And he's got a dragon bone shield. Oh, shoot. And a dragon bone mace. Hey. And an ideal master is waiting on the other side.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Ah.
Won't end well for you.
She's right, you know. page? Really? Reaper gem fragments. Get away! Escape! There are two other, well, probably could have guessed that right now that the, if you haven't played this game yet, two places I passed on have Reapers in front of them. Or Keepers, not Reaper. Reaper is something else entirely. Already saw you. How many Jib's pages do I have? 6. Yep, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. Yeah, I haven't forgotten about that big structure. Head ahead. I'm gonna save that for a bit here. Because I'm trying to find a certain someone. No, it's not Valerica. Oh, great bed. Or are you in here? Now there's, well, see where those souls are gathered, there's a Reaper there. Like I said, I don't want to face him yet. I almost blundered into the last one. Don't want that to happen again. Ooh, what's this? Ah, another one of you. Holy man. Ah, here's another one of Jib's pages, I think. Jib's Opus page 5.
And the Silt Strider bouncing around me at full gallop. Finally, with a silent prayer, I released the string. The arrow sang through the air like a howling demon as it sliced its way towards its target. Finally, just as it crested the lip of the Foyada, the arrow struck it in the midsection. It let out a horrible cry and fell out of sight. My cries of triumph were
Adric Dagger of Terror. Flash Shield. Oof.
I've heard stories about this. Lars.
Already went here. Yeah. Other ideal master. I think I've already been here. Yeah. Ooh, what's this?
Between the forces of good and evil.
Oh!
No, that's not it. What do you want?
What exactly are you doing?
How does anyone expect me to write my opus with all of these rude interruptions? What do I mean, indeed? If I hadn't lost all of the pages, I wouldn't be in this predicament, and we wouldn't be having this conversation. Very well. I suppose a moment or two of my time couldn't hurt. I am Jib. Some call me Saint Jib. Others call me Jib the Eradicator. Perhaps you've heard of me.
He was in both Morrowind and Oblivion, I think. Definitely Morrowind. But my character, nope. Never heard of you.
I can't say that I'm surprised by your answer. Until I get my second volume published, no one will ever know of my achievements. A book? I'd hardly call a 26-volume epic simply a book. Surely you've heard of the rise and fall of Saint Jib the Eradicator, hero of Morrowind and savior of the Dunmer. Terrible. Simply terrible. I was in the midst of writing the second volume, and they just threw me into this prison. It's unfair. That damn Dremora and his minions. They didn't even give me a chance to explain who I was. Well, I assume so. It cast a spell at me from some kind of strange black crystal. Next thing I knew, I arrived here. My what? Wait. That means...
You're dead.
No. All these wasted months? Or has it been years?
Years.
I don't even remember how much time has passed. No, my work will never see the light of day. My name will be forgotten. Perhaps. Do you have a way out of here? Maybe I can't leave, but my writings can. In order to write the second volume of my opus, I need the notes from my first volume. Otherwise, I need to do all of this from memory. When I was tossed in here, I felt myself falling, and I dropped the pages I had been holding. There were 10 of them in all. Find them for me, please. I beg you.
Patience of a Saint. I already found 7 of them. How did Dremora attack you?
Well, that's a ridiculous question. Everyone traveling through here has said that the Oblivion gates have been opening all over Tamriel. Has it been that long? Oh my. Well, it started with the followers of Mehrunes Dagon having Emperor Uriel Septim VII assassinated. Without a Septim on the throne of the Empire, Dagon was able to leave Oblivion through the gates and attack. All I heard is that without a Septim sitting on the throne of the Empire, the dragon fires in a place called the Temple of the One were no longer lit. This meant that we were vulnerable to the forces of Oblivion. Well, I don't know. Everything seemed fine until that Dremora attacked me. I only heard later about the gates from the other souls. I can only assume the gates have been closed by now. I had just moved from my ancestral home in Morrowind to the continent of Cyrodiil. I settled in the city of Kavach to write my memoirs and to find some peace and quiet. Indeed, one moment I was writing diligently, and the next, my door bursts open. It was a cadre of Dremora. The city was under attack.
upon myself to join the cause and fight the Dremora, thinking this would simply be another feather in my cap. The reason I'm standing in front of you as only a whisper of my former self should tell you that. I never knew what became of Kavach. I wonder if they were triumphant without me.
They did have a hero of that city, from what I've heard. And you and your nicknames.
Ah, yes. Say Jib the Eradicator, Jib the Magnificent. I've earned a lot of those titles thanks to my campaign against the Winged Menace. Yes, I'm speaking of the Cliff Racer, of course. Wretched things. They used to crisscross the skies over Morrowind like vermin. Nasty flying creatures with a habit of sneaking upon the unwary. After I was free from prison, I decided to turn my life around. Give something back to the people of Morrowind. It became quickly apparent that the best way I could help would be by wiping out the Cliff Racers. Indeed I was. I hunted down and killed every last one of them. Took years. The people of Morrowind were so grateful that they rode safer again, they took to calling me St. Jib, and then the other names followed. That was a dark time in my life. I did a lot of things I ended up regretting. Maybe that's why I worked so hard to redeem myself once I was freed. I murdered others for money. And before you think I belong to some romantic or secretive guild, think again. I was simply an addict who needed money for skooma. The stuff wasn't cheap, and murder always seemed to be in demand. I finally bit off more than I could chew. I was paid to assassinate some high-ranking official from House Redorin. What I didn't know is someone had hired the Morag Tong to kill him as well. Exactly. He got to my target first and called the guard to cover his tracks. By the time I got there, the place was on alert. Walked right into a trap and didn't even realize it until I was captured. They tried me for murder, threw me on a prison ship, and sent me to the jail in Vivek City. Gave me a lot of time to think, that's for sure. At this rate, my first volume will be complete. Don't give up.
Well, we found Jib. Fortunately, we can't pinpoint where his pages are, so that's something we have to do ourselves. Sadly. Good news is I was able to find him. I've only managed to complete that twice. Because that's a pretty tough quest to complete, because it's pretty tough to find all 10 pages. Where Arvac was... Wait, was I here at one point? Wait. No, I wasn't.
Where'd you come from? I knew I heard something.
Like the service again. Well then. Well then, what? What am I supposed to find? All this way for nothing. Thanks, game. Thanks a lot. Gives Opus page 7.
Flat of my glass blade. There was no need for the innocent thing to die here today because of my stupidity. As the ash cloud cleared from being stirred up by its massive legs, the cliff racer brood approached. I held my sword high and prepared for the worst. The battle lasted 2 full days. I was beaten, clawed, and bitten, and knocked down the times that I cared to.
Let's 8 out of 10. Oh, great. Mist Man. Hey. Another one. Ooh, like I said, this place is used as a place to warm, like, used as a fireplace. Bunch of orcs gathered around here. Souls of orcs. Ah, that's a reaper place. Sorry, nothing. Out at the far east boundary here. Close to it. In there. What do we have here? Might have been here already, but who knows? Oh. Well, force field.
The clouds, the sky, it's all wrong. Everything's wrong.
Oh. That's where I found the, Oh, that's where one of the Reapers is. What's here? Ah, that's, oh, I mean, Keeper. This is where the Reaper is. The Reaper's lair. Wait, what? I thought that skeleton had a name for a second that I didn't gloss over. Well, anyway, the Reapers, I mean, Keepers, still at large. I might as well activate the one mission that can be used to hunt them down.
That's over half of the pages found.
Oh,
Keep
shit.
it up.
Well, one person who can set the Keeper killings in motion. Back to the main quest and find Valerica. And yes, he's in that big building right ahead to the north. Ooh. This is a Black Soul Gem area I haven't been yet. Ah.
Who's there? Where'd you come from? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I remember something. There's supposed to be a pretty large area around this way that has like a dragon word wall or something like that. That's supposed to be. Maybe I can find another page there. Oh, this is the maze. That ain't it.
this? Ah. I've been here yet. Ah. Ooh, ideal master pose. Really? No page. Where were you? Anyways, we're done in that area. Oh. Wait, I think I've already been to that part. Hi. Yeah, there, but I haven't gone here yet. Oh, hold up. Oh. I knew something. What is that? I'll look up the, I'll look it up in the wiki to find where the other 2 pages are. But for now, I want to go to find Valerica. Finally. Caught up in all this pages drama. So now, I want to go find Serana's long lost mother. Tell me she's stuck. Okay.
Mother? Mother!
Can't be. Serana?
Is it really you? I can't believe it. How do we get inside? We have to talk.
Serana, what are you doing here? Where's your father?
He doesn't know we're here. I don't have time to explain.
I must have failed. Harkon's found a way to decipher the prophecy, hasn't he?
No, you've got it all wrong. We're here to stop him, to make everything right.
Wait a moment. You've brought a stranger here? Have you lost your mind?
No, you don't...
You, come forward. I would speak with you. So how has it come to pass that a vampire hunter is in the company of my daughter? It pains me to think you travel with Serana under the guise of her protector in an effort to hunt me down. Glorious. Serana claims you're her guardian, yet your first instinct appears to be greed. I see that my daughter is still as naive as ever. Serana has sacrificed everything to prevent Harkon from completing the prophecy. I would have expected her to explain that to you. You think I'd have the audacity to place my own daughter in that tomb for the protection of her Elder Scroll alone? The scrolls are merely a means to an end. The key to the tyranny of the sun is Serana herself.
What do you mean?
When I fled Castle Volkihar, I fled with 2 Elder Scrolls. The scroll I presume you found with Serana speaks of Ariel and his arcane weapon, Ariel's bow. The second scroll declares that the blood of Cold Harbor's daughter will blind the eye of the dragon. Like myself, Serana was a human once. We were devout followers of Lord Molig Bal. Tradition dictates the females be offered to Molig Bal on his summoning day. Few survive the ordeal. Those that do emerge as a pure-blooded vampire. We call such confluences the Daughters of Cold Harbor.
That's horrific.
It was expected of her, just as it was expected of me. Being selected as an offering to Molig Bal is an honor. She wouldn't have dared turn her back on that. It's what some call the domain of Molig Bal, his place in Oblivion. Now you're beginning to see why I wanted to protect Serana, and why I've kept the other Elder Scroll as far from her as possible. If Harkon obtained Ariel's bow, and Serana's blood was used to taint the weapon, the tyranny of the sun would be complete. In his eyes, she'd be dying for the good of all vampires. And how exactly do you plan on stopping him? Have you been listening to me? Like Serana, I'm a pure-blooded vampire. My presence on Tamriel is as much of a danger as hers. You care nothing for Serana, or our plight. Whether or not you've become one of us in order to survive the Soul Cairn, you're still a vampire hunter at heart. You're here because we're abominations in your mind. Evil creatures that need to be destroyed. Serrano, a stranger aligns himself with those that would hunt you down and slay you like an animal. Yet I should entrust you to him.
This stranger has done more for me in the brief time I've known him than you've done in centuries.
Dare you? I gave up everything I cared about to protect you from that fanatic you call a father.
Yes, he's a fanatic. He's changed. But he's still my father. Why can't you understand how that makes me feel?
Sweet, if you'd only open your eyes. The moment your father discovers your role in the prophecy, that he needs your blood, you'll be in terrible danger.
So to protect me, you decided to shut me away from everything I cared about. You never asked me if hiding me in that tomb was the best course of action. You just expected me to follow you blindly. Both of you were obsessed with your own paths. Your motivations might have been different, but in the end, I'm still just a pawn to you two. I want us to be a family again. But I don't know if we can ever have that. Maybe we don't deserve that kind of happiness. Maybe it isn't for us. But we have to stop him before he goes too far. And to do that, we need the Elder Scroll.
That's the true price of owing themselves to Molag Bal.
I didn't know. I didn't see. I've allowed my hatred of your father to estrange us for too long. Forgive me. If you want the Elder Scroll, it's yours. Your intentions are still somewhat unclear to me. But for Serrana's sake, I'll assist you in any way that I can. Yes, I've kept it safely secured here ever since I was imprisoned. Fortunately, you're in a position to breach the barrier that surrounds these ruins.
That's why I couldn't get by that barrier to reach Valerica in the first place, so what do we need to do? Well, then again, I think I might have explained it. I think we need to kill those keepers. We killed one of them already. The other two remain, and I know where they are.
You need to locate the tallest of the rocky spires that surround these ruins. At their bases, the barrier's energy is being drawn from unfortunate souls that have been exiled here. Destroy the keepers that are tending them, and it should bring the barrier down. One more word of warning. There's a dragon that calls itself Durnevere roaming the cairn. Be wary of him. The Ideal Masters have charged him with overseeing the keepers, and will undoubtedly intervene if you're perceived as a threat. When I entered the Soul Cairn, I had intended to strike a bargain with the Ideal Masters, the custodians of this place. I requested refuge in the Soul Cairn, and in exchange, I would provide the Ideal Masters the souls that they crave. If I had foreseen the value they placed on my own soul, I would never have come here.
Yeah.
The Ideal Masters unleashed their keepers and sent them to destroy me. Fortunately, I was able to hold them at bay and retreat into these ruins. Unfortunately, yes. Since the keepers weren't able to claim my soul, they had their minions construct a barrier that I'd never be able to breach. Time has very little meaning to me. Consequently, it has little meaning to the Ideal Masters as well. I suppose you could call this the ultimate waiting game, each watching the other to see which will give in. I know very little about them. They're mystic entities that lord over the Soul Cairn, controlling every aspect from its fabric to its appearance. Well, some necromancers believe they are the crystalline structures dotting the Soul Cairn. I believe there's more to it than that. I think they transcend what we perceive as a physical form. Perhaps they were once corporeal beings, but they've obviously reached a point where they no longer require a tangible presence. Conduits, through which the Ideal Masters speak to their underlings and feed on their victims.
Ah.
The Ideal Masters' weakness is their insatiable hunger for pure souls. It's the reason for the Soul Cairn's existence, and the only leverage a necromancer has when bargaining with them. The ability to summon powerful undead guardians, as one would conjure an Atronath or Daedra. However, the majority of necromancers that are foolish enough to enter into a bargain with the ideal masters wind up here as harvested souls. Harkon's vision is a world plunged in eternal darkness, where the vampire can flourish and never again fear the tyranny of the sun. What he fails to realize is how much attention would be called to our kind if the prophecy came to fruition. If eternal night fell, there are many who wouldn't stand for it. They would raise armies in attempts to return things to normal. The order of the day would be our destruction, until every last vampire was hunted down and eliminated. I do. It's how the vampire has survived for millennia, and the only way we can continue to survive in the future. As you've been traveling in the Soul Cairn, your body has become attuned to it. Let's just say a tiny part of you rubbed off on it, and in its place, a bit of the Soul Cairn filled the void. You should find no difficulty using the portal any longer.
Good to know.
Be careful, and keep my daughter safe.
All right. So, I know where page 10 is. I can't believe I didn't figure this out earlier. It was literally right there. Yeah. Literally, it was right there this whole time.
About to strike me down in anger for my somewhat sordid past. Suddenly, I understood everything. Suddenly, I realized I was here for a reason. I should have died in ash wastes, but Lord Vivek must have seen something inside me that he hadn't seen in millennia, and decided to spare me from my fate. Thus began my ascent to sainthood. Thus began the rise of
Alright, so the 9th has been completed, and I think I need to find my way around the big structure where Valerica is being held prisoner. Oop. They say it's north of her. So I think I was heading the right way in the beginning. Not that way. Oh, hold on. Here we are. In the last page. Really? Oh, for God's sake, what the... Jim's Opus page.
a menace with an insatiable hunger that plagued innocent travelers simply trying to get home. It was my self-sworn task to hunt them down one by one and drive them from the skies. Their fury knew no bounds, and their war cry resonated across the land. They were the notorious cliff racers, and they had to be destroyed. On a particularly hot day during sun's height, I was
able to get the last page.
keeper things and get back to the prison.
I wonder what dragon shout was buried underneath here. I wonder if it's connected to Durnavir in any way. I wonder. Really? Nothing? Here? You serious? Anyway, I think I should return to Jib. I think he's the one in the middle. Yeah. My hunch was right. I forget what the reward is for finding it. Well, one of them is the hard copy of the book. The other, I don't know.
You did it. You have all of my pages.
Yep, here's all of them.
Finally. I never thought I'd see these again. These pages meant the world to me. Thank you. Now, Volume 2 begins. What else? Oh, wait a moment. Here, I want you to have these before you go. A pristine copy of my first volume. Only one in print, actually. And take this as well. Seeing as St. Jib has ascended to pure spiritual form, I won't need it any longer.
This place, the better.
What did we get? Page 5 removed. 6. 7. 8.
The sooner we get out of this place,
9.
the better.
And what did we get? St. Jib's Opus added and Locket of St. Jib. What does the Locket of St. Jib do? Carrying capacity increased by 50 points, increases stamina by 50 points. Hell yes. That is really nice. It's all those pages into one book. Let's go. I know one of the keepers was sitting on a throne around here somewhere. This guy's like a giant. Damn.
Still remember how to fight.
Serrano! Really? Ooh, one more. Boom! Dragon Bone Battle Axe. Oof. Now we just got one more. To the north. Well, it is possible, by the way, to use Unrelenting Force to shout the Keeper off the ledge and kill him that way, but it's gonna be really hard to get those, it's gonna be really hard to get the, any items you want off him if you do that. If he has a bow, then yes, I would definitely want to have one of those. All right, there it is. Loading structure. Hello. Bye-bye. Whoa. Goodbye. Be careful of the Keeper here. Oh, let's see. Oh, he does have a bow. Oh shit. I want that bow. Holy shit. Whoa, Serana! How did you get up? Whoa, Serana! Oh. Crap. God, oh crap. Oh, yes!
What's it about? You think it'll help?
By the way, I got a cool-ass bow to give you. It's ebony. Get myself a dragon bone bow now. Now we've destroyed every last one of the keepers. And now I think Valerica is ready to let us in, so let us find the scroll. And now she's also ready to return to Tamriel under different circumstances. Hopefully we can see that to the end. Might start to see those as a little obsolete at some point. We finally meet Valerica.
You managed to destroy all 3 keepers? Very impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Please follow me. Keep watch for Durnevere. With the prison's barrier down, he's almost certain to investigate.
I've faced more powerful dragons before. Damn, I never realized how tall she is. Holy shit. I mean, she's a Nord by race, but...
Wait. I hear something.
It's Durnevere. He's here. Defend yourselves. Where'd you come from?
Durnevere is pretty easy to his HP level is laughable. He's got the HP of a normal dragon. Oh, he's able to summon. What am I kidding? I got Dragon Fell and Dragon Bane. Oh, there you go. Oh, shoot. He has a Drain Vitality shout. Oh, shoot. Ooh, baby. Oh, you can see his rib cages.
Come on. She's leading us to the scroll.
Forgive my astonishment, but I never thought I'd witness the death of that dragon.
Makes you say that.
Volumes written on Durnevere allege that he can't be slain by normal means. It appears they were mistaken. Unless...
Go on.
The soul of a dragon is as resilient as its owner's scaly hide. It's possible that your killing blow has merely displaced Durnevere's physical form while he reconstitutes himself. Months, hours, years, I can't even begin to guess. I suggest we don't look around to find out. Now, let's get you the Elder Scroll and you can be on your way.
Come on. She's leading us to the scroll.
Oh my god, look at all of that.
That's it. That's the last scroll. Come on. Let's take it to Bexy.
I have no choice. As I told you before, I'm a daughter of Cold Harbor. If I return to Tamriel, that increases Harkon's likelihood of bringing the tyranny of the sun to fruition. I appreciate your concern for me, but Serana is all that I care about. You must keep her safe at all costs. Remember that Harkon is not to be trusted. No matter what he promises, he'll deceive you in order to get what he wants. And promise me you'll keep my daughter safe. She's the only thing of value I have left.
I wish she could come with us. wish you could come with us.
Soul husk extract. Hey,
Come on,
just stay.
let's go home. I'm glad we found the scroll. I wish you could come with us.
It's it's what we have to do to protect those we love from your father. Well, those you love from your fathers. Who's... Ooh, what? This place... I kind of want to explore this place for a bit. Like, see what's up here. Anything up here? Really? Nothing? Again? Oddly enough, it does resemble her garden back in Castle Volkihar a bit. I mean, layout-wise, but not much else to it. Ooh, come on, get up, get up. Ah. I saw there were stairs on the other end. Kind of pointless. I think of it. Kind of cool to be taking on a dragon again. That's out of the way. I want to reset Unrelenting Force and go through this door. Whoa, up, he's back. Uh-oh.
Stay your weapons. I would speak with you, Quinarin.
Ah, I thought you were dead.
Cursed, not dead. Doomed to exist in this form for eternity. Trapped between Laas and Enoch. Between life and death. I believe in civility among seasoned warriors, and I find your ear worthy of my words. My claws have rendered the flesh of innumerable foes, but I have never once been felled on the field of battle. I therefore honor name you Quinarin, or Vanquisher in your tongue. Your words do me great honor. My desire to speak with you was born from the result of our battle, Quinarin. I merely wish to respectfully ask a favor of you. For countless years I've roamed the Soul Cairn in unintended service to the Ideal Masters. Before this, I roamed the skies above Tamriel. I desire to return there. I fear that my time here has taken its toll upon me. I share a bond with this dreaded place. If I ventured far from the Soul Cairn, my strength would begin to wane until I was no more. I will place my name with you and grant you the right to call my name from Tamriel.
Ah.
Do me this simple honor, and I will fight at your side as your Graze Mazen, your ally, and teach you my Thum. Trivial in your mind, perhaps. For me, it would mean a great deal. I don't require an answer, Quinarin. Simply speak my name to the heavens when you feel the time is right.
Ah, so I can summon him into battle to aid me.
In my language, the Quinarin is the vanquisher, the one who has bested a fellow Dova in battle.
Curse never dying. Summon Durnavir. Hello, Dova. I am not a dragon.
Even in the Soul Cairn, the defeat of the World Eater has reached my ears, Dovahkiin.
Ah, so you do
You
know.
may not be Dova, but the defeat of Alduin earns you the right of title. There was a time when I called Tamriel my home, but those days have long since passed.
Yeah, his story is pretty tragic.
The Dova roamed the skies, vying for their small slices of territory that resulted in immense and ultimately fatal battles. I was, but unlike some of my brethren, I sought solutions outside the norm in order to maintain my superiority. I began to explore what the Dova call Elok Gillan, the ancient forbidden art that you call necromancy. The Ideal Masters assured me that my powers would be unmatched, that I could raise legions of the undead. In return, I was to serve them as a keeper until the death of the one who calls herself Valerica.
Ah, they tricked you. They didn't tell you she was immortal.
I discovered too late that the Ideal Masters favor deception over honor, and had no intention of releasing me from my binding. They had control of my mind, but fortunately they couldn't possess my soul. Free? No. I have been here too long, Quinarin. The Soul Cairn has become a part of what I am. I can never fully call Tamriel my home again, or I would surely perish.
Yeah, that's pretty sad.
I only hope that you will allow me the precious moments of time there, through your call.
Well, you can see, Durnavir's skin is rotting. You can see there's an empty chest cavity. And there are flies circling around him.
Come on, let's go home.
And his wings are decayed. His whole body is decayed. He has probably one of the most tragic backstories of any character in this game. But we have one more thing to do. I kept calling the Keepers Reapers. But I should mention that there is only one Reaper. But since we have 3 Reaper Soul Gem fragments, we should go to the Reaper's Lair. And there, face the toughest enemy and a secret boss in this place. The Reaper. The toughest Daedra enemy here in the Soul Cairn. here it is. Eesh, this area is pitch black. Now, we're to place these Reaper shards here. The Reaper will show up. Oh shoot, he's got the same vomit attack that the Afflicted had. Got him. Oh, was able to beat him. What do we get? Daedra hearts. 3 black soul gems. Oh shit. Sorry. Well, that's all of them. Defeated the Reaper. He was indeed a Daedra. Bit anticlimactic. I thought he'd be a lot tougher. Kind of funny that he has his ranged attack is the one that the Afflicted have. That I forgot about. And I did not fully expect, obviously. Well, been here for at least 2 hours. Now we can finally leave the Soul Cairn. Told you there was quite a bit to do here. We found the Arvac, we found Jib's pages, we freed Valerica, freed Valerica, got the Elder Scroll, freed Durnavir, killed the Reaper, and I think that is about all the major things you need to do here, that you can do here in the Soul Cairn. There's only one other time I would suggest revisiting here for the sake of the story, but that will wait for... That's gonna have to wait for quite a while. Finally leave this place. Maybe I can talk to Serana a bit.
The sooner we get... I'm glad we found the scroll.
Ah.
I wish you could forgive us.
Well, we can come back at any time. Oh, Beyond Death is done.
Oh, what is it?
Does it bother you that we're working against your father?
I can't say it surprises me. I kind of figured we were heading for this someday. I just didn't know when. If. I've been assuming that's where all this is going.
Oh.
I've been trying to make my peace with it. Come on, we can talk about this another time.
All right. This is just, I mean, just an eerie place. Well, one way you can get, well, the Volkahar balcony is a way to fast travel back to the Soul Cairn. So this icon on the map, Volkahar balcony, Castle Volkahar balcony, and now you can fast travel all the way back to Fort Dawnguard. See what's transpired since we were last here. Ooh, wow, they paid the Empire for some tents. Well, if the Legion was willing to lend them some tents here, that's pretty cool.
I thought I'd come here to be safe. Now they won't so much as let us in.
Need something? And what if the vampires come here after the Dawnguard? We'll be stuck right in the middle.
Oh, I thought you were a vampire. I thought that
hope the
reflection
vampires
off your
try
eyes
to
makes
attack
you
us
look like a
here.
vampire.
A lot easier than hunting them down in their holes. At least Barkenar and I are
bright
here
out
together.
here. I don't know how you stand it.
Look at the size of that fort. They must have room for a few more in there. It's not safe out there. The horrible creatures attacking towns in the night. If they won't let me in, at least I can stay here.
I hope Alvi doesn't think less of me. But I can't protect her on my own. We're safer here. Why can't they just let us in? We won't get in the way.
Oh. As you can see, it's a lot more heavily fortified. Well, at least you guys have a guard or two with you. Well, one guard. Anyway.
I trust your journey was successful.
Brought the Elder Scrolls.
I'm sorry, my friend. I can no longer be of use in this matter.
Why? What's happened?
It's my fault. In my haste to read the first scroll, I neglected the careful preparation required. I thought I'd be able to allay the after effects, but I was wrong. Now I am paying for it.
That covering on your eyes, are you...
Blind? Yes, I'm afraid so.
Can anything be done to help you?
No. It will have to run its course. And there's always the chance I may never recover. No, there is another way. The question is, how much are you willing to risk to find Oriel's bow?
What do I need to do?
I can't guarantee you'd be free from harm. Becoming blind could be the least of your worries.
Don't worry about that. Just tell me.
Scattered across Tamriel are secluded locations known only as Ancestor Glades. There's one in Skyrim in the Pine Forest. Performing the ritual of the Ancestor Moth within the glade should provide the answers you seek. It involves carefully removing the bark from a canticle tree, which will in turn attract Ancestor Moths to you. Once enough of the moths are following, they'll provide you with the second sight needed to decipher the scrolls. In keeping with tradition, you must use a specific tool in the Ancestor Glade, an implement known as a draw knife. Every moth priest is taught this ritual, but few ever get the chance to perform it. You should consider yourself fortunate if it works for you. From what I saw in the vision, the Elder Scroll which foreshadows the defiance of the gods with the blood of mortals is the key to the prophecy. sadly, yes. It is the inevitable fate we agree to pursue when reading the Elder Scrolls. It generally does not occur until a moth priest is in his latter years, but in my case, I simply was not preparing myself properly. Deciphering one of the Elder Scrolls is nothing like reading a simple book. There is quite a bit of ritual and concentration required. It can take months or even years to complete a single scroll, and even then, months to recover. Well, as I'm sure you figured out by now, it's no mere coincidence that we're named Moth Priests. The voice of the Ancestor Moth has always been an integral part of reading the Elder Scrolls. Oh, the moths don't literally read the scrolls, but they maintain a connection to ancient magic that allows the Moth Priests to decipher them. If you listen closely when you find the glade, you should be able to hear their song, a soft, harmonious trilling. It's through this ancestral chorus that the moths tap into a form of primal augur and become a conduit for deciphering the scrolls. By having the ancestor moths close to the moth priest, they can utilize the conduit and share the moth's augury. Only the most resilient of priests can do it this way. It takes years of practice to interpret the harmony. You've come this far, and you've found several Elder Scrolls. Whether you believe it or not, the scrolls have a mind of their own. If they did not want you to find them, they would not allow it. Because of this, I strongly believe you were meant to hear the ancestral chorus. Only one way to find out. Good luck. I hope you find the answers you seek.
I hope we reach Ancestor Glade soon.
Forgot to transmute. Ugh. But smithing increased to level 88.
Arkay's been watching over me. Look, I'll be honest with you, I have no idea. But I'm sure we can find something worth your time. Arkay bless you, friend.
Hope you're getting along with you. Here's everything I have. Sorry there isn't more.
What do you want?
Trainees are still going. Dawnguard and Belival. Who are the two huskies? Well, time for us to go to the Ancestor Glade. It is in Falkreath. I think I alluded to it earlier. Peak Shade Tower. It's just north of it. That probably means having to run into a Spriggan. Unless I back down. That always helps.
Never should have come.
I actually killed one of them. Bye-bye. Yeah, I'm wondering why Minor never screamed like that. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Good. That's all. Or not. Oh. Yeah, what? I'm stuck! What the hell?
I'm not gonna die like this.
Spraying Earth Mother. What to deal with these bandits with Mindwatch bandits again? But I have an ace up my sleeve.
Are you prepared to die?
Oh, Serrano already killed the other one. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, we're sure to run into those bandits again. Yep, here they are.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, crap. Oh, God. Thank God Serrano's here. What the crap? Woohoo! Send that bitch into space! Let's go! Now, before I go to the glade, I want to go to this shack at the end. Because there's something a little cool about that. Well, once I mark the glade on my map, officially. Need to go this way. Well, that's a way to cereal, actually, but here you find a shack. Angie's camp.
Name's Angie. And if you try anything stupid, I won't hesitate to put an arrow in your head. Sorry, a girl can't be too careful out here. Like I said, name's Angie, and I've been living out here for a couple of years now. I moved here from Helgen after my family was killed. At the time, I couldn't stand to be around anyone. They all felt sorry for me, and I didn't want them to. It was my problem, not theirs.
Who killed your family?
2 Imperial drunks who thought they were above the law. Already did. Part of the reason I'm living out here now. Thanks for offering, though. Don't be like them. Don't feel sorry for me. I set up those targets a long time ago. I shoot at them from time to time. Don't want to get rusty with my bow. That I am. You know how to use one? Well, let me know if you ever want to pair. If you need a bow, there's one on the rack to the left of the door. Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
Get a little bit of target practice here if you choose to spare.
My father was rarely home, so it was my mother who actually taught me how to use it. She always said composure was the key to a successful archer. If you can remain calm, even in the midst of chaos, your arrow will most likely find its target. Okay, let's see what you can do. Remember to stay within the boundaries and only use the practice arrows. I have some if you don't have any. Aim for the middle target. Only use the practice arrows.
Okay. I don't have any practice arrows.
Try and hit the middle target. Here you go. Shoot the middle.
Middle targets. All right.
Nice shot. Right on target. Now hit the target to the left. Great shot. Now hit the target to the right. Nice shot. Right on target. Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging. Huh? Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin.
All right.
My older brother took me out hunting a lot when I was little. At the time, it was difficult to keep food on the table, let alone have enough left over to sell at the market. So whenever we came across more than one deer in a single location, it was imperative we kill as many as we could. If you can learn to keep your composure and trust that each shot is true, then you should be able to quickly handle multiple targets. When I tell you to, try and hit each of the 3 closest targets in 8 seconds. Here, take these. Looks like you're running low.
Yeah.
Hey, watch it! I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 8 seconds to hit each of the 3 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go! You did it! All 3 targets in 8 seconds. Nice job. Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging. Great job, hit. Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin. We've talked about speed and composure. Now we'll go over precision. Oftentimes you won't be able to get as close to your prey as you'd like, and you'll have to settle with a long shot. However, with such a long shot, it's more than likely that's the only shot you'll be able to take before your prey runs off. If you find yourself in such a situation, then you need to make your shot count. Don't rush your shot. Crouch down, get comfortable, and take aim. Okay, your turn. Try and hit the target way in the back, far behind the other 3. Remember to take your time and make your shot count. Only use the practice arrows. Right on target. Let me know if you want to practice some more. Next time we'll make it a little more challenging. Need some? Excellent. Follow me to the targets and we'll begin. We've talked about composure, speed, and precision. Now it's time to use all 3 at once. I'm warning you now. This challenge will be quite difficult. Just remember everything I've taught you, and you should be able to complete it. It may take you a couple of tries, but that's what practice is all about. When I tell you to, try and hit all 4 targets in 10 seconds. Here, take these. Looks like you're running low. I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 10 seconds to hit each of the 4 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go! Hey, watch it! Time's up.
What?
Better luck next time.
Oh. On.
Yeah? Sure. I'll count to 3 and then say go. You have 10 seconds to hit each of the 4 targets. Draw string and get ready. 1, 2, 3. Go! Time's up. Better luck next time.
Ah, shit. Ah, well. Time's running low anyway. Okay. Well, if you want to know, it's this way. I think it's the border gate with Cyrodiil. Or one of them. I think this also takes you to where you killed that one vampire. Yeah. Takes you to the forts. Takes you to that one bloodlit throne. Okay. Fast travel, whatever. To Ancestor Glade.
This must be the place. Not very impressive, is it? If this ends up being a wasted trip, your friend Dexy and I are gonna have some words when we get back.
No. This way. Over the bridge.
Wow. Look at this place. No one's been here in centuries. I doubt there's any other place like it in Skyrim. It's beautiful.
There's some ancestor moths. Well, this just goes to show you the contrast of beauty and horror that takes place in this Dawnguard DLC. It has a lot of it. The light and the darkness there's just incredible. The contrast visually is just incredible.
Well, we got the knife. Now all we need to do is track down one of those canticle trees.
Oh, here's one. Canticle.
Hope the moths like that bark as much as Dexian said they would. Look at them. They've definitely taken a liking to you. And unless I'm seeing things, they're starting to glimmer.
Now we gotta find we gotta find 7 swarms. I saw a couple of them back at the entrance. Another way is saying to explore this place. Found 2. Yes, you will start to glow a bit as well. There'll be a light around you more or less as you move around trying to collect ancestor moth swarms. Oh, great. We're trapped in here. Ancestor Mothwing. Okay. I want to see something. Damage stamina. Okay. Hold up. Ocean of Ultimate Healing. Yay. Here's another swarm. 4 out of 7. Yep. You see, a little bit of a light around us now. 6 out of 7. Oh, look at me, man. Oh, here's one. 7 out of 7.
Whoa. I think that might have been what we were waiting for. Let's head back up there and see if we can read the scrolls.
Let's read the Elder Scroll of Blood. Looks like it's revealing a map to where Oriel's bow is. Looks like it's... Ah, there's the Karth River. Markarth in the southwest. And Solitude in the northeast. The western part of Skyrim. And it all pinpoints to there.
Are you okay? Almost thought I lost you there. You went as white as the snow.
Never mind that, it worked.
After everything we've been through, it'd damn well better work. What about Ariel's bow? Do you know where we can find it?
It's in a place called Darkfall Cave.
Then it's almost over. We can finally put an end to this ridiculous prophecy. Where is this Darkfall Cave?
The scrolls gave me its exact location.
Then let's get going. I want to get there before my father has a chance to track us down. Not much. If you read any history, it shows up from time to time, but it's a hard thing to track. As far as I know, though, it's never been held by a vampire. That would be a new one. Ariel is one of the elven gods. He's with the rest of them in Aetherius. The way I've heard it, the sun represents the connection from our world to theirs. Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun itself.
Whoa!
Which is why... Where'd you...
Damn army. Right,
Yes? Not much. As far as I know, though, Ariel, the way I've Supposedly, the bow draws its energy from the sun itself, which is why it shows up in that prophecy. And that part, I don't know. Once we have it, hopefully it'll be obvious.
Alright, let's hit the Darkfall Cave. Touching the sky. Deepfall Crossing. That's where I want to go. I don't want Serrano to pick a fight with the Monarch's men. I want to check something off before I go into Darkfall Cave. Or go somewhere before I go to Darkfall Cave. Click. Bye-bye. I just want to mark it on my map before I go to the cave. It is that Orcish stronghold that I've never been to. Oh, 2 saber kids. Kazgur.
Malakath protect. You should see my mother, Sharam, if you need a cure or a poison.
You are speaking to Lorik, Chief of Morkazgur. Until next time.
Yeah.
I have poisons, so you're interested in my potions and ingredients. Until next time. I envy you, Outlander. You can choose to leave if you wish. All right, then.
Wait, does he trade?
You should see my forge wife Shuftar's if you need weapons or armor.
Good to know.
Lorik is strong, but he has much to prove as chief.
Good to see you've made it.
You need some armor. The finest weapons and armor. Until next time.
Yeah. What I want to do first is I want to upgrade my dragon bow. I can't believe I didn't go to Ancient's Ascent. And the one way to get there is to go through Bone Chill Passage. Once again, good thing I got Serana with me.
I've spent enough time underground myself, but if you want to go in, I'm right behind you.
Really?
Where'd you come from?
Ice Wolf. Oh.
That would teach you.
You guys used to be challenging. For your potion there. Read that probably. Awesome. Let's go. Oh, troll.
Who's there?
Really used ice on that. Oh, ice wraith. I didn't see that. Good eye. Now this passage has been cleared, let's go slay a dragon and steal his knowledge. Oh, Elder Dragon.
Where'd you come from?
Oh, ancient dragon. Oh, dear. Oh, shit. What? I just healed, you stupid game! Oh my god!
What have you got?
What? That's bullshit! That's it, I'm poisoning this bow.
I'm okay with the dark. But I've spent more than my share of time in caves already.
Right, okay. Let me approach this differently.
Where'd you come from?
Yes! Thank God.
Let's get indoors, or in a cave. Anyway.
Well, I know what shout this. What word? Well, what the word is. One of the. I know what shout this word is for. It's for animal allegiance. Allegiance. Well then. Let me go to Morkazgor. That'll be a good place to. Should have a grindstone there. I mean, everyone's going to sleep. I should be able to improve the bow. Aha! Here we are. Right.
Most of my kin are in the Longhouse. Come back during the day if you wish to trade.
Anything good?
Let me compare what I gave you with the ebony bow. Ah, okay, it's barely better. What I got. Okay. All right. Sorry. Now let's go to Darkfall Cave now that I've improved my arrows. Wait, is there a wood chopping block here? Hold on.
Most of my kin are in the Longhouse. Come back during the day if you wish to trade.
Oh, I know. Oh, a smelter. Good, very good. Serana, over here.
Do you need something? This better not be all the things you just can't be bothered with.
Right. Can't get any stupid. Chop any wood. Sorry, Serana, I'm gonna have to trade with you again.
Oh, what is... Alright, let's see what you have.
Alright, that'll do. Could be on our way. Geez, the cave is all the way on the other side of that clearing. Okay. I'm sure we'll find a way back there soon. Like here. Need to just go for a drink. Ooh. No. Tripod spiderfish? Scorpion fish. Ooh, shit. You sure scorpion fish can restore 2 points of health? Those are pretty venomous fish. And I just killed something. Oh. Well, we'll revisit that soon enough. A lot of spiders in this cave, if my memory is correct.
Something's not right here. Be careful. I think we may be in for some trouble.
It's important to mine this moonstone because if we get Oriel's bow, it is of elven make. And that means it can be improved and only improved by moonstone. Really? You're mining too? What the? Ah. I didn't see that. Thanks. Whoops. Oh god, no! Oh shit. And now they're chasing me underwater. Sadly, it's not all of them. Much worse is still to come.
He's there.
Even after this. Boom. Okay. God.
Done and done.
See those webs?
Who's there?
Oh.
There you are.
I miss you.
Done and done.
Well. See that big cave there? See that big guy at the end? Yeah, that's what I was talking about. That's what I was alluding to. Bye-bye. Saw him before he ever got a glimpse of me. And conveniently enough, he's got a treasure chest at the end. Can I open this? Okay. Well, that's good. That is grand. At least he was guarding something valuable. Ooh, what the? Ooh. No. Oh, that leads us all the way back up to that bridge. Oh no. Well, this does. Now that I think of it. Oh shit. Adventurers, you'd think. Breton. Sister, I know that you'll come find me, but it will be too late. If you find this letter, get out of this forsaken cave as soon as possible. We were fools to think we could live so close to such creatures and live peacefully. I should have headed back to camp with you after we placed the torches down here. I thought these trolls would be different, that they would somehow understand that we didn't want to hurt them. I am now cornered, and it's only a matter of time before one of the trolls decides to finish me off. I hope it's a quick death. Farewell, my dear sister.
Wonder what happened to him.
Trolls. Most likely. What's this way? Ah, the way back. I was looking for that. Just in case we needed to get to the entrance again. Man, I want to check here first. Was this the way we came from? Yep. Yes, it is. And now I guess the only way we have to go is to the right, where that trap was. Assuming that he was trying to set that trap for trolls, but I don't know how that worked. Oh, we can go one of two ways. The high ground or the low ground.
Stay on your guard.
Yeah, there are trolls out here. One shot, one kill. If only she brought Gunmar with her, she'd probably still be alive. Maybe these trolls would still be alive, who knows? Oh, there you are. Oh. Got up that way, did you? Okay. Time to continue through this cave and whoa. Wasn't expecting that.
Come forward. You have nothing to fear here. I am Knight Paladin Gelabor. Welcome to the Great Chantry of Auriel.
You don't look like any elf I know. Definitely don't look Altmer. You don't look Altmer, and you definitely don't look Dunmer or Bosmer. What are you?
Auriel, Auriel, Alkosh, Akatosh. So many different names for the sovereign of the Snow Elves.
Whoa, Snow Elves? You're a Falmer?
I prefer Snow Elf. The name Falmer usually holds a negative meaning to most travelers. Those twisted creatures you call Falmer, I call the Betrayed.
I imagine you know why we're here.
Of course. You're here for Auriel's bow. Why else would you be here? I can help you get it, but first, I must have your assistance.
What type of assistance do you need?
I need you to kill Archcurate Vertha, my brother.
Kill your brother? Why?
The kinship between us is gone. I don't understand what he's become, but he's no longer the brother I once knew. It was the Betrayed. They did something to him. I just don't know why Auriel would allow this to happen.
What exactly did the Betrayed do?
They swept into the Chantry without warning, and began killing everyone without pause.
Didn't you fight back?
The Chantry was a place of peaceful worship. I led a small group of paladins. but we were no match for the betrayed's sheer numbers. They slaughtered everyone and stormed the inner sanctum where I believe they corrupted Vertha.
You don't even know if he's alive.
He's alive. I've seen him, but something's wrong. He never looks as though he's in pain or under duress. He just stands there and watches, as though waiting.
Have you tried getting into the inner sanctum?
Leaving the way shrines unguarded would be violating my sacred duty as a Knight Paladin of Auriel. And an assault on the betrayed guarding the inner sanctum would only end with my death.
Way shrine?
Yes, let me show you.
What's the blessing of Auriel do? Well, then again, Auriel is the same as is the same god as Akatosh, and they both represent the sun. Blessing of Auriel, who are 10% more effective with missile weapons. Okay.
So this is snow elf magic. Incredible.
This structure is known as a way shrine. They were used for meditation and for transport when the Chantry was a place of enlightenment. Prelates of these shrines were charged with teaching the mantras of Auriel to our initiates.
What's that basin in the center signify?
Once the initiate completed his mantras, he'd dip a ceremonial ewer in the basin of the way shrine's center and proceed to the next way shrine.
So these initiates had to lug around a heavy pitcher of water. Marvelous. How long would they have to do that?
Well, once the initiate's enlightenment was complete, he'd bring the ewer to the Chantry's inner sanctum. Pouring the contents of the ewer into the sacred basin of the sanctum would allow him to enter for an audience with the Archcurate himself.
All that just to end up dumping it out? Makes no sense to me.
It's symbolic. I don't expect you to understand.
So, let's get this straight. We need to do all that nonsense to get into the temples so we can kill your brother and claim Arnold's bow.
I know how it all sounds. But if there was another way, I'd have done it long ago. The only way to get to my brother is by following in the initiate's footsteps and traveling from way shrine to way shrine, just as they did. The first lay at the end of Darkfall Passage, a cavern that represents the absence of enlightenment. There are 5 in total, spread far apart across the Chantry. Caves? Oh no. The Chantry encompasses far more than a few caves, as you'll soon discover. But before I send you on your way, you'll need the initiate's ewer. Once you've located a way shrine, there'll be a spectral prelate tending to it. They will allow you to draw the waters from the shrine's basin, as if you've been enlightened. This may be the last time we're able to converse. If you have any questions before you leave, I suggest you ask them. Otherwise, all I can do now is grant you my hopes for a safe journey. Questions?
What spectral prelates you mentioned?
They're ghosts of the snow elf priests that tended the way shrines before being slaughtered by the betrayed. Through the grace of Auriel, they were restored to their spectral form to enable them to continue their duties.
Convenient. They should be able to help us.
I'm afraid in their current form, they still believe the Chantry to be an active center of worship. They won't respond to you in any way other than believing that you're an initiate and you're undertaking the journey to the inner sanctum.
What is the Chantry of Auriel?
This is, or was, the epicenter of our religion. Most of the Snow Elf people worshipped Auriel. The Chantry was constructed near the beginning of the First Era to provide a retreat for those that wished to become enlightened. Our empire had temples to some of the other deities. Trinimac, Sirabane, Yefre, and Finister rounded out the rest. But those temples paled in comparison to the glory of the Chantry and its way shrines. Oh yes, they were an important part of the process here. They represented the steps the initiates took on the path to total enlightenment. Sadly, the magic used to construct these wonders were lost long before I arrived here.
Who were your people?
We were once a wealthy and prosperous society that occupied a portion of Skyrim. Unfortunately, we were constantly at war with the Nords, who claimed the land as their ancestral home. In a manner of speaking, we had always maintained an uneasy alliance with the underground-dwelling dwarves, and when faced with extinction, we turned to them for help. Surprisingly, they agreed to protect us, but demanded a terrible price: the blinding of our race. There were splinter groups that resisted the agreement, and even some that sought alternate alliances. But when it was all said and done, those elves were either slaughtered, vanished, or gave up and took the dwarves' bargain. I've often asked myself that very same question. The blinding of my race was supposedly accomplished with a toxin, certainly not enough to devolve them into the sad and twisted beings they've become. The Chantry is quite isolated, so it took some time for word of the dwarves' offer to reach us here. By the time the compact had been completed, it was too late for us to even attempt to intervene. Correct. We only numbered perhaps 100 at the time, so our presence remained a secret to the dwarves and the Nords. Ironically, our undoing came at the hands of our own people. Yes, they swarmed the Chantry in vast numbers until we were completely overrun. We never really stood a chance. I assumed that the Archcurate was corrupted by them when they found a way to breach the inner sanctum. Verther and myself are the only two snow elves that remain. May Auriel keep you free from harm.
So we met an actual snow elf.
Questions? I expected as much.
Well, now you gotta go through this portal to Darkfall Passage.
That wasn't as unpleasant as I thought it would be. Kind of soothing, actually. I feel a little warmer now.
Yeah. This place is alien, as you'll soon see. If you thought that the Soul Cairn was big, wait until you see the place that that encompasses everywhere here. And I'm not just talking about Darkfall Cave. There's a place it's connected to that dwarfs Blackreach. It dwarfs the Soul Cairn. It's big, really big. But because I've been here for 3.5 hours, a bit longer than I thought I'd be here for, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to end it right here. So, most likely gonna be back on Monday. I mean, there is a small chance I could pick this up tomorrow, but like I said, I'm not gonna be here, not gonna be streaming this weekend because I got family over, and I got a bunch of stuff to do tomorrow, like clean up the place, tidy everything up, organize everything. And if I can carve out enough time, I might be able to do this tomorrow, but it's most likely that this is going to take place on Monday. So, don't forget to thank you for tuning in. Have a good day or have a good night's sleep wherever you are. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. With that, Zach Nighthawk flying out.